In the small town of Blackwood, Maine, nights were quiet in a way that made silence feel heavy, the kind of place where everyone locked their doors before sunset and nobody walked alone after dark. Ethan Cole had lived there his entire life. At 27, he worked as a night radio technician at the local AM station, WBLK 1090, a dying station that mostly played old songs and midnight talk shows no one listened to anymore. His job was simple: stay in the control room, monitor signals, and fix static issues. That was before the voice started coming through. Night 1. It was 1:20 a.m. Ethan was half asleep, sipping cold coffee, watching the signal meters flicker. Suddenly, the broadcast cut into harsh static. "Great," he muttered, and reached for the controls. Then, a voice came through the noise. Not loud, not clear, but whispering. "Ethan." He froze. His name. He checked the mic. No one was in the studio. The guest room was empty. The phone lines were silent. "Hello?" he said into the mic. Only static answered. He told himself it was interference, maybe someone's CB radio, maybe his tired brain. Still, he went home uneasy. Night 2. At exactly 1:20 a.m. again, the static returned. This time the voice was clearer. "You shouldn't be here." Ethan's heart began to pound. "Who is this?" he asked. The signal crackled. "You left her." The room felt suddenly cold. "Left who?" he whispered. Static. Then silence. Ethan didn't sleep that night. The accident. 3 years ago, Ethan's younger sister Lily had died in a car accident. Or at least, that's what the police report said. She vanished one night while driving home. Her car was found crashed near Hollow Creek Bridge. Her body was never recovered. Ethan blamed himself. He was supposed to pick her up that night, but he didn't. Night 3. The voice came again. This time it was not on the radio. It came from behind him. "You heard me the first time." Ethan spun around. The room was empty. The monitors flickered. The static grew louder. Then the radio turned on by itself. "You let me die." Ethan's breath caught in his chest. "Lily," he whispered. The voice paused. "Come find me." The signal? Ethan began recording the broadcasts. Every night at 1:20 a.m., the voice returned. Sometimes crying, sometimes whispering, sometimes screaming, always guiding him. "Go to the bridge. Come alone. Bring the radio. Hollow Creek Bridge." On the 7th night, he finally went. Fog covered the road like a thick blanket. His headlights barely cut through it. The bridge stood ahead, old, rusted, forgotten. He brought a portable radio. At exactly 1:20 a.m., the radio crackled. "You're late." "Lily, where are you?" I asked. "Under." The radio screamed with static. The fog thickened. Then, he saw her, standing at the edge of the bridge, pale, soaked, smiling. The truth. "You didn't come for me," she said. "I tried. My car broke down." She tilted her head. "You never called." "I had no signal." She stepped closer. "You heard the phone ring." His blood ran cold. Memories came flooding back. He had heard the phone. He had ignored it. He was tired. He thought he'd call her back later. Later never came. The water. "You can make it right," Lily said softly. "How?" I asked. "Stay with me." The radio began screaming. The bridge began to shake. The fog closed in. Ethan stepped backward. "I'm sorry," I whispered. Her smile widened. "So am I." She pushed him. The broadcast. The next morning, police found Ethan's car near Hollow Creek Bridge. No body. No signs of struggle. That night at WBLK 1090, the radio turned on by itself. Static filled the air.
Then a new voice whispered, "Help me. I'm still here. It's so cold." And every night at 1:20 a.m., the station broadcasts two voices now. Epilogue. People in Blackwood say if you tune in to 10:90 a.m. late at night, you can hear them. A man and a girl. Crying. Whispering. Calling names. Waiting for someone else to listen. Waiting for someone else to come.
Blackwood should have forgotten Ethan Cole. That's how it usually worked in small towns. People vanished, and after some time, life moved on. But Blackwood didn't forget, because every night at 1:20 a.m., the radio station WBLK 1090 still turned on by itself. And now, the dead were speaking. The new technician. 3 months after Ethan disappeared, the station hired a new night technician. His name was Mark Rivera. He didn't believe in ghost stories. He believed in wiring problems, old equipment, and human stupidity. On his first night, the manager warned him, "If the signal acts weird, don't touch it." Mark laughed. "That's literally my job." The first broadcast. At 1:19 a.m., everything was normal. At 1:20 a.m., the lights flickered. The monitors went black. The radio turned on by itself. Static filled the room. Then, "Help me." Mark froze. "It's cold." Two voices overlapped. One male, one female. Crying, whispering, begging, the recording. Mark recorded everything. The next day, he played it for the manager. The manager's face went pale. That's Ethan," he whispered. "And the girl?" Mark asked. The manager shook his head. "We don't talk about that." The name and the static. The next night, Mark spoke into the mic. "Who are you?" The static paused. Then, "Mark." His blood turned to ice. "You listen better than Ethan did." The warnings. Every night the voices came. Sometimes they argued, sometimes they cried, sometimes they laughed, and sometimes they warned him, "Don't go to the bridge. She's lying. He's lying. You can't save us." The files. Mark searched the station archives. He found Ethan's recordings, dozens of tapes, all labeled 1:20 a.m. The last tape was different. It only said, "She is not Lily, the other girl." Mark went to the police station. He asked about Hollow Creek Bridge. An old officer finally spoke. 30 years ago, a school bus went off that bridge. No survivors. One girl was never found. Her name was Anna Greer, the possession. That night, the voices changed. The girl's voice became clearer, colder, angrier. "He belongs to me," Mark shouted. "You're not Lily." Silence. Then laughter. A wet, choking laugh. "You're smarter than he was." The truth. The spirit using Lily's voice was not Lily. It was something that lived in the water. Something that learned voices. Something that needed permission. Ethan didn't save his sister. He was lured. The choice. At 1:20 a.m., the radio spoke directly to Mark. "Come to the bridge. Bring the tapes. Bring the radio. Bring yourself." The ending. Mark stood outside the station, car keys in hand, radio in the other. The voices whispered, "You can stop it. You can join us. You can be forever." He looked at the bridge in the distance and understood something terrible. The station was not broadcasting. It was feeding, cliffhanger ending. Mark turned off the engine. The radio turned on anyway, and for the first time, a third voice spoke. "You're already too late."